Hey, what's up everyone? We're here at C Fitness with one of my really good friends, Garrett over here. He's got a music YouTube channel and we're gonna do the second collaboration on the channel for leg day. You can look forward to seeing about 7 to 10 different exercises with Garrett over here trying to match the same weight as I do. And if you saw Alex's video, it's gonna be a struggle, but that's just part of training. Let's jump right into squats as always. Catch you guys in a minute.
Hey, what's up everyone? So right here we have Garrett's opening first set of squats, and like I said in the intro video, it's been a long time since he's done leg day, so this was a complete reintroduction to squats, which, if you know, is a definite hard exercise to just break into. And within the first couple sets, you could definitely see that his form needs work, and throughout the entire day he made an awesome progression in not only form but strength as well. Now the angle of the GoPro in this one is going to make it look deceptively like his knees are really far forward. Now we did work on that on his form, but they're not as far forward as they look because the angle of the GoPro is slightly skewed, so it looks like his form is off, but it is actually getting better with each set. We did usually 4 to 5 sets. We only showed 2 of each, sometimes 1 for myself because you've seen me do it once before, nothing new. But this is his 4th set right here and he's definitely getting better. Just like my normal workouts on leg day, every other set is going to be calves. And I highlight right here the fact that he isn't going all the way down. I instruct him that his foot needs to go down to have a complete flexion and extension, and he definitely gets a better pump because of it. He was a trooper. Sticking into calves every other one is definitely brutal. It's a small muscle group, but they are very capable of high endurance capabilities. So you just got to keep pushing it, much like he did. Up next, we have leg extensions, and for someone who doesn't do legs quite that often, these can be a little weird. It's a motion that's not exactly normal in everyday life, but Garrett picked him up super fast. What I highlight just a second ago there was that he was performing, like I said, that soft lock to keep that pressure off your knee, but he's doing a really good job. He started out with a light weight just to get the form down, and he increases it as his sets go on. Much in the same way that leg extensions are abnormal, leg curls are definitely abnormal. He starts out on relatively high weight right here. I've seen people do a lot less. These are ones that you really want to throw in because they're going to explode your hamstrings. And taking a long break, your hamstrings are a large muscle group that you definitely want to continuously train for that overall leg strength and that overall desired large leg that everyone's looking for. A lot of that comes from the back of your legs and or the hamstrings. One thing I had Garrett focus on a lot of was not letting the weight slam down and not whipping it back up. You could see that just about every single one of his controlled exercises are just that, controlled. Slow up, slow down, minimal jerking, and with this particular machine, he is sucked very tight onto that machine, limiting his involvement of his lower back and really isolating his hamstrings. On that last set, just had to help him to get that final one. That's how you know he's putting out. These ones are my absolute favorite, and I think Garrett liked them as well. They're called Zercher squats, and if you don't know how to do them or you've never seen them, you could check out my channel and look at them. I'm going to do them in a second here. They're an awesome one for building not only a good platform for standard squats, but exploding that and adding that dimension to your leg that you're looking for. On these ones, he just went with the bar. I guarantee you, you think you could do a lot more weight than you actually can. They're a very odd form, but they explode your legs. Just a quick few tips. You want to make sure that your knees are straight, your feet are straight, and that you're going down in a smooth, controlled motion. I've been called out once before for going down too fast, and that is appropriate. You want to make sure that that's a slow, controlled movement. You can see that my back is straight and that that bar is all the way across the crook of my arms in an even manner. This is how you do a correct Zercher squat. It is, like I said just a few seconds ago, it is an awesome one to do, and I highly suggest you do it. We're just about halfway through our workout here, and Garrett, as he'll fully attest to, is feeling the weight of it. Now, for someone who doesn't do legs, doing continuous leg day to leg day to leg day is very rough, and I focus on getting that 80% max every time and form over brute strength, as you well know. And he was an absolute monster when it came to putting up with the pain that exercise after exercise inevitably puts on your body. One thing I strive for is going hard to that last rep, and he definitely put in full effort. Right back in to the single leg variant of all the exercises we've done before. Now, if it looks like he's going really lightweight, that's because he kind of is, but that's super understandable because we've just hit really big muscle groups back to back with calves every other. I didn't include those, but rest assured we are hitting calves in between every single one of these, and the fatigue is definitely there. So it looks like he's going light, but really proportionally he's going pretty darn heavy, and it's putting a serious tax on his muscles. But as you can see, he continues to push through over and over and over again between each exercise, and that is super proud for someone who's trying to teach someone to get back into leg day. Not many people want to stick by legs because it's honestly not that fun, but you got to stick with it, and you could tell by his face that he's losing track of what rep range he's on, and that's completely understandable, and that's why I'm here. And the main focus is, of course, form and function over brute strength, and to make sure he's not locking out that knee. The last thing you want to do when you first start is get injured and take that much more time away from your lifts. I love doing lunges, and based on what Garrett said, he hadn't done them since grade school, and that's understandable because everyone avoids lunges. They're one that seriously destroys your legs. The good thing about where we're doing is this carpet has a line down the middle, which lets you get a really even and controlled step. Now, he puts a little bit too much emphasis on that forward leg stomping to the ground, and on his way back, I definitely call him out on it, and his form improves greatly from there. It is one, even though I flash forward, you could tell that his form gets better, and overall this is going to destroy your legs and make you pay that next day, but it will absolutely increase almost just about every single leg day exercise. By this time, the fatigue is absolutely real. I know for myself that this is towards the last 20 minutes of the exercise. Your hamstrings are shot from the combination of the hamstring curls from earlier, the squats, the lunges, the calves. Each exercise and each lift is increasingly closer to those cramping up and making it difficult to get that next rep. But you just got to push past that. As you can see here, although he slows down a little bit, his form is still really good. His back is against the actual rest, and he's not arching his butt or lower legs up. Gotta focus on that form being well, even at the later stages of your exercise. Now you might see in the background that I highly emphasize Garrett to drink water and stretch, and whether or not you can see it or not, he is stretching all the time in the background to avoid those beginner injuries. Now my rep range is between 5 to 7 of 80% max weight, and that's understandable for someone who's trying to bulk and gain a lot of strength. Since Garrett is relatively new and back to lifting, I suggest that he do a 7 to 10 at a comfortable weight that's still challenging. That way he builds that lean muscle and avoids the risk of hurting himself on adding a lot of weight to perhaps an exercise he isn't familiar with. Since, like I said, he's been out of the game a little bit, you just got to take that into consideration when either you're jumping in the gym for the first time or you're coming back from a long vacation or maybe an injury previously. You want to take it slow and steady because that's what's going to get you the quality muscle growth and avoid those injuries that are just going to keep you out of the gym and waste your gains. Now I want you to go on to Garrett's Twitter at Garrett Pow Pow, and I want you to ask him how brutal these pause squats were, because this is about 2 hours and 45 minutes in. It's the last thing we're going to do for the day, and I guarantee you his answer is going to be that he's hurting. With these, I continuously reinforce him that his legs need to be straight, his knees are straight, the weight needs to be on his heels a little bit to allow that proper squat form. And as you can see, if you compare the first video of him squatting to this one, vastly improved. Even over a short period of 2 hours, his form is increased significantly. Now you might be asking, why would I put him through such a long exercise and workout routine when he's just now getting back into the gym? One, it allows him to get a grip on just what his body's capable of. I guarantee your body will be able to push long before your mind gives out. It's going to be your mind that's holding you back, saying you can't do it and you can't get there. But I suggest that you really search deep because you definitely can. Second fold is that a lot of these exercises he's doing with little to no weight, and he's getting the proper form down over a long time, which allows that muscle memory to come into effect the next time he lifts.
Luckily, Garrett stuck by me the entire time. Super trooper, because it is not fun, especially if you're like him and you haven't done leg day in a couple months. He was in Ireland for a good time, and he came back and wants to jump on the bandwagon of getting legs done, because nothing makes you look better and make you look like you know what you're talking about than a good set of wheels, and we're going to get him that much closer. How would you rate the workout?
10 out of 10 for sure. For sure, it was intense. Very, very intense.
Not bad. I'll take a 10 out of 10 any day. Look forward to seeing more of him. Probably a video on Sunday if I don't work. That would be really cool. Get him on the upper body too. It's definitely a process. Don't expect to come in here and squat 225 right out the gate. As you'll see, the struggle life is real for him, and towards the end, me as well. No one's immortal. It weighs on me just as much as it weighs on him. It's just proportional to the body weight and experience. Hopefully you guys watch towards the end, because the pause reps we do at the very end of the workout are brutal, and they're definitely a good one to throw in. It's a gorgeous day in Washington. Probably gonna take advantage of that. Appreciate you guys for watching. As always, if you have any questions, hit me up on Twitter. Make sure to comment below. I'm going to include a description and a link to Garrett's channel, which is an awesome music YouTube channel. Good stuff, especially if you like music. But that will be in the link in the description below. Appreciate you guys for watching. And as always, take it easy.